While people living on the streets who are chronically addicted to drugs or alcohol now have a new alternative to jail or the ER. Anna Marcos has more on the LA Fire Department's new Sober Unit.
It's an all-too-common sight on the streets of Skid Row, chronically addicted or intoxicated people stumbling or even passed out on the street. City leaders have an answer. The LA Fire Department's new Sober Unit, an ambulance with a nurse, a case manager, and paramedic that treats the patient. And in a joint city-county effort, the patient is then taken to the county's David L. Murphy Sobering Center for extra help and possibly long-term treatment.
They told me some very heartfelt stories of people out in the streets who were in tears, and they couldn't believe that this resource was here and they were going to take them to the Sober Center, not to the county hospital, not to jail, to get food, to start detox, and to perhaps find a pathway to housing.
It's providing the people with actual, or linking them to the care they actually need versus just going to the hospital and sobering up.
The Sober Unit is a pilot program making its debut on Skid Row. It goes the extra mile in giving clients much-needed supportive services. For city leaders, it's just one piece of the puzzle in the fight to end homelessness.
The Sober Unit will save time, it will save money, but most importantly, it will save lives. People who have been caught in a cycle of desperation for too long, we want to make sure that that ends.
Since the program launched last November, this Sober Unit has helped get 100 people to the Sobering Center. A small dent, but it does take some of the load off the 1,300 emergency calls that the city gets each day.
And will have a positive impact on our busiest ambulances by freeing up hospital emergency room beds, which decreases hospital bed wait times.
When LAFD brings an inebriated patient to the ER, they have to stay with them until they are admitted, often resulting in a 6-hour wait. That's 6 hours that an EMT isn't responding to other calls of other Angelenos.
If the one-year program succeeds, city leaders plan to have more Sober Units throughout the city. I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.
City leaders say the Sober Unit is the first of its kind in the state and maybe the country.